Good morning. This is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I hope you're doing well. And good morning. I'm Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And we're here to talk about Agile and Scrum in a practical and tactical way. And have some fun. Keep stuff light and lean and to the point and help our customers grow their product and get more business. And like I said, not working 60 to 80 hours a week and getting it done and going home to your family and friends. So today I was a little bit late. I did pop a picture. I was up early though. Um, I'm getting tired of this. Somebody is walking around the neighborhood, going popping doors open in the neighborhood. So I was camping out on my deck, drinking some water early this morning. Post up pictures. Beautiful morning. Sun's up. I mean, it was just like now. If I could just combo it with getting up, I'm gonna have to get up at 4. Can I get up at 4:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning? Brew coffee, sit on the deck, and just wait. See if I can find this person who continuously comes down the neighborhood and pops my door open in my car. But you know what's funny? Doesn't take any of my Jesus or church CDs from my car. They open it up, pull everything out of the little glove compartment, but they don't steal anything. I don't, you know, I guess they don't care for it, but apparently they leave it on my seat. But one day I will catch them. We'll see. I will videotape it. We'll put it on TikTok and videotape the person doing it. Put it out for the world. We'll see. Anyway, um, so cheating and stretching, right? Those are the topics for today. I do metrics a lot. I've been doing this business for a long time. And my question to you, are your teams cheating? And one time I had an agile coach talk to me, well, the teams are meeting their, and what do I say about cheating? So we're going to talk about cheating first. They're meeting their velocity every sprint. Well, one, I ask, are we measuring velocity against hours? And if so, I know why, because they work 30 hours and it's equivalent to so many points per hour or whatever, or so many hours per point, they're always going to meet their velocity. That's one. So if you're doing it that way, they should always meet the velocity and it's never going to change. It's going to be a straight line because it's proportional. And maybe one week they have more people working, maybe another week they have less people working. Maybe they hired someone. Of course, the velocity is going to go up because they just added another person to do some more points because it's more hours. So that is one answer. The other answer is they're cheating. And maybe they're splitting stories and maybe they're carrying on work or doing something. And because here's why. If you do Scrum right and you point and estimate right, theoretically you'll never have exactly the velocity you have when you commit. It doesn't happen. It's like getting the perfect full house in poker every time you play. Maybe I should use some poker cards. That's what I should have done. I should have took some poker cards and made that my intro. That would have been perfect, actually. Shoot, darn it! Next time I talk about cheating, I'm taking the planning poker cards, and I'm gonna go. Are you cheating? I should take this as a picture. When I get done this, I'll take a picture and I'll go like this. I'll go. Are you cheating? You know. And there's no way you get that perfect velocity. It's you either be a little bit above it because maybe you got some stuff done early and you got some more points, or you're a little bit below it because you push the envelope. But you don't get all the time the exact same velocity every time. It's like getting a perfect grade every time and getting 100%. Everybody knows when you cheat or you copy off the smartest person in the room, you change some of your answers. You don't get the exact same score of the smartest person in the room. So why would you get the same velocity for your team every time you go out? You at least some people aren't stupid enough. Well, we said we're going to get 40 points this sprint. So let's get 40 points this sprint exactly and make our sprint goal every freaking time. It shouldn't happen because it's a variable estimate. There's no exact science. There's no maybe you get it once or twice, but you don't get it every time in every sprint. That tells me you're cheating. That tells me you are making stuff up. Just to let you know. And this is what Scrum Masters should be looking for. This is what Agile coaches should be looking for. And when I hear coaches say that their teams are meeting their velocity, everything's good, it's been steady, and that they meet their commitment every time, and I go look at their data, I said, one, you don't know anything as an Agile coach because you can't realize that your team is doing something weird because there's no reason for that. Now, I just mentioned, so this is the second part I mentioned, pushing the envelope, trying things, right? And we talked the other day about trust, and I put some videos of trusting. It's about trusting the team, letting them explore, collaborating, right? We talked about collaborating as a team. And here's what I really want to ask you. And on page 73 of this book, chapter, whatever 73 was, had a lot of good stuff in the 70s in this book. Some good, nice, juicy nuggets for people to look at. So, it's really nice your team is hitting the velocity every time and they're good. But let me ask you a question. Is your team really pushing the envelope on what they can achieve? That is the important question, right? Are they, they're just working it for the throughput. Everything's about the throughput. Are we giving them enough time? And I got a cat. Are we giving them enough time to try to be creative on their solutions, to try new options? Like, are we allowing them to experiment to see if they can find ways to do twice as much work in the same period of time, right? If they're not, that's the heart of Scrum, right? Having that trust and collaboration with the product and the business area. So, hey, I want to try a new tool. I just saw this thing go up on the internet, or I saw this new automated test, or I saw this new JavaScript, or I saw this new thing on Bitbucket. I saw this thing that they shared. I saw a video the other day. I saw a new way to do new product that came out. I would like to try that product or that idea on this particular subject matter that we have a business use for. I want to see if I can make it quicker and faster and better. So over a long time, my curve starts going vertical, right? You as Scrum Masters and Agile coaches and teammates and people in the Agile world, you got to start thinking that way. Are you giving your teams enough room to experiment? Is there trust in the team, trust in the business that knows, hey, that's good with me. We want to try it, and you have a story. The beauty of having the business story behind it is that it gives you something to strive for. It has business value when you do it. It's just not, I'm going to willy-nilly develop a database that handles this stuff. I have some business value, a product, a story that I want to create, and then I want to apply this new technique, and I got a cat. Hi, Bubbles. How you doing? You want to say hi to everybody? There's Bubbles. There's Bubs. Hi, Bubs. That I got this new technique that I want to apply, and I want to try to make it better. And I think we could do it. Make this, or I'm gonna take this little bit of this time that we're doing this. I'm gonna build a call routine, or a routine that we can all use forever, because it just annoys me because I keep typing the same thing over and over again. I would really make this. I want to do a little refinement as I work the story. Are we allowing our teams to create that little bit of refinement in the coding process, then taking that refinement and sharing it with the rest of the team, doing retro or how we design it? Like when you're in sprint planning, say, hey, I would like to take the story, I'm going to stretch it a little bit. And that's where you get the thing. Sometimes you don't meet your sprint goal. From a point perspective, you don't meet your metrics, because maybe there was one story that you stretched it a little bit, but you learned a little bit, and then come from the very next sprint, I'm going to finish it because I know what I'm doing, and I try to experiment myself. Ran out of time a little bit, but I can get it in the next sprint. And it's okay because it's only 2 weeks later it goes in code. I watch teams that take months to get code out. So what the fuck? What is the difference for just getting 2 more days or the next sprint 2 weeks? What is 2 weeks to months before stuff gets deployed, right? Nothing. Ain't nothing. Anyway, so I'm going to go with that. That's the end. I'm going to go see upstairs a little bit, see what the weather's like. Hope you have a great day. It is Wednesday. I guess it is Wednesday. And we're halfway through the week. And I hope you're having fun exploring, reading some stuff. I did find my book I was looking for. Someone spilt something on it, hid it underneath the bed. I don't know if it was my wife or my kids. I don't know. But I found it, so I'm going to read that book and get back to you. And I'll show you what book I'm reading on my next one. But I really do like this little companion. But really, most of my stuff that I wrote wasn't until I got into the 70s. I don't know what the 70s. It was about user stories, tactics. Maybe that's why. It's all about tactics for a purpose. So when I go to 72, you talk about Scrum values and everything in this area, probably because he started breaking down some of the focus and the values, and he gave little examples. It was nice little section in this book. So with that, I'm going to say thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. What's it say? It says dad, number one dad, right? And ring the bell and let us know what you think. I did put a video up yesterday of my daughter giving me a haircut, trusting the team. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit on another day about trusting. Little TikTok thing. So, oh, by the way, Eddie's almost got 2 million views. It's crazy. All right. See you guys. Have a good day. Enjoy. It's a beautiful day out there in some places. I hope you have a beautiful day and stay warm and have some fun with your family and friends and coworkers. All right. Bye. See ya. Take care.